Hello, I almost forgot to turn on my mic. That would be unfortunate. Absolutely nothing interesting has happened today. I didn't work and I slept until noon. Ooh, this means that I can catch fish that only show up when it's raining. Bruh. Why did I get these back? I guess it's because they're some of the ones that were backported? Hi, Hugh. Is Tom inside his house today? Yes, he is. Hello, cat. It's rainy today, which makes it feel colder than it actually is. I have a new subscriber who is a frequent commenter who I would like to mention. YouTube user Swice12, SWEIS. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. Who frequently leaves a nice comment. So yeah, thank you, YouTube user Swice12. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to keep doing that until I have, like, too many regular commenters for me to pick out any one person to mention. Oh, yesterday was day 60 of this. And I totally didn't realize it. Until I was, like, putting it on YouTube and editing and titling and stuff. Gonna be making the big bucks today. That's not what I wanted. There's this Tumblr post about how, like, the GameCube controller setup is, while it looks weird, is, like, the perfect controller configuration. Well, let me see if I can find it real quick and read it out. Tumblr post about GameCube controller. Ah, here we are. I tried to look at it on the original website that it was linked from, and the post was removed by Reddit's filters. Why? Hell if I know. Okay, it reads, GameCube was the best designed controller of all time exclusively for the button cluster that gave you easy thumb roll access to all the buttons, but also gave you the A button as a thumb rest because it's the one that you press the most, and took into account the frequency with which each button gets pressed in its design rather than doing the stupid diamond design that gives no button priority and rests your thumb in the shitty blank space between buttons. Which, literally, it's true. While it looks really weird, the A button is the perfect place for your thumb to rest. I would love to be playing this with the GameCube controller, but I don't know what's up with mine when playing this. Anyway, back to my game. Today Rena should be here, so we can renovate the town a little bit. Since I haven't yapped about it in a while, and there's people who are new to the channel who are watching now that were not watching when I was yapping about it. Rena is a character who is unique to the deluxe mod that I'm playing. And she comes from a removed character from the game who, for a while has been... The fan name for her has been Blazel because she looks like the squirrels in this game, Hazel and... Oh god, who's the other one? Okay, yeah, she looks like, in this game, Hazel and Bliss. Bliss is now called Caroline. And, what's Hazel's name now? Because I know that Hazel is the one with the unibrow in newer games. Yes, Sally is what she's called now. Yeah, it's all very confusing, and I don't know why they did that. But anyway, Hazel was a cut character from the game, and her name in the code is XSQ, meaning extra squirrel. Like, well, likely meaning extra squirrel. We don't know for sure, but I believe Rover is called XCT, extra cat. And we don't actually know what her purpose would have been, or whether she was a she or a he, actually, because that data isn't associated with her. This mod calls her she and gives her the name Rena, which is why I'm using that. Yeah, we don't know what her purpose originally was. If you bought her into the game as a villager, she is given the name Jambette and given, I believe, the grumpy personality type. So, yeah. Thank you for listening to me yap, I guess. Animal Crossing has been a lifelong special interest of mine. so I know a lot about it and its secrets and things. And will happily yammer away if you lend me an ear. Which you kind of have to if you're watching this. Raining in the game and raining outside, and this game already makes me sleepy, so I'm just exceptionally sleepy. Or I will have a bunch of flowers. I don't know if she's not saying hi because she sees... Okay, she's not saying hi because she's not saying hi. No thanks. You will get over it. Being like, oh, I should totally set up a new town tune, but then I completely forget to look into one when I'm done playing for the day. Olivia is now my best friend. I personally have seen it in a video game, Olivia. Maybe. I don't know, I have a very soft face. If you've seen me in any capacity, which you probably haven't... Actually, you can see part of my face. The very first video that I put on this channel was like, the gay wizard shows off their Christmas presents, where you can see part of my face. The upper half of it. I'm wearing a mask that covers the lower half of my face. Also, I figured out that the reason why I have so much fucking paper is because I haven't been writing letters to my animals. I used to write weird-ass letters to them all the time, but, like, there's only so many weird things you can send to them. Oh, I was caught on this. That was weird. Thought my controller had broken or something. We have discovered that Salem is a mozzarella cheese goblin. My dad was trying to eat string cheese last night. And Salem was hanging out by his desk with his sweet little face and expectations. So my dad fed him a bit of cheese, and he gobbled it up. Hi, Renna! Strange tracks! I believe that the strange tracks are, like, big feet prints. Like a monster has recently come through. I don't know where in my town to put strange tracks, though. Maybe up here? They must have updated the way that Renna following the player works. Because she's not, like, teleporting around to follow me. She's just keeping up. Neat! Hi, Pom-Pom! You told me that yesterday, but actually... No, it was Tangy who told me that yesterday. What is Pom-Pom's star sign? Pom-Pom is an Aquarius. And her favorite saying is, happiness is a rainy day. I fucking love looking at wikis for things. Okay, so the live song gift isn't random. It's associated with the character. Because if she were to give me a live song, it would be KK Jazz. According to her e-reader card, she gets incredibly excited over the smallest events. For instance, if she orders something from Nook's catalog, she waits by the mailbox every day. When it arrives, she pretends it's a surprise. So true. In German, her name is Erika for some reason. If there are any Germans in my audience who can explain if there's any kind of pun going on there, I would like to know. Anyway. Oh, I meant to ask her if she has any work for me. Doing a lot of looking at the Animal Crossing wiki. Well, if I can, I'll have to find a ball for her. Hi, Dora. Get a dryer, bozo. I do check my mail every Daisy shirt and orange or a pitfall. I just had to stop and restart recording because I misspoke so bad that it sounded so stupid that I just want to cut that out. And you will never know the stupid thing that I said. Unless you can guess, in which case I will tell you that you were correct. But yeah, the bags contain either a Daisy shirt, an orange, or a pitfall. If I get a pitfall, I'm going to bury it outside your house. Oh, I'm not buying it, so... Wow, I said that stupid thing for no reason. No. I wonder how hard it is to mod new villagers into the game. Oh, there's Rena teleporting around. Man, I don't think I can put it here. Because there's too many houses. Let's see. For legal reasons. There we go. Actually, maybe... Oh wait, no, that's not cancel. I'd like to move down a little bit. Up by one so that you can see a little better in case somebody moves into this spot. That's 2 up, which isn't what I wanted. That's... yeah. Cool. Thanks, Rena. Hi, Rhoda. The grief be hitting at random times. I miss Minacho. He was an orange creamsicle kitty. He had a very endearingly grumpy looking little face. And he made this stance and this face when he was about to meow sometimes. And then he would go meow. And he had a very sweet meow. He also liked to hang out on people's shoulders like a scarf. Draped. What the fuck? Hi, Leopold. Sure. I don't need either of these things if I'm being completely honest. I think I know what the strange tracks are, but that's a surprise for y'all for tomorrow. Unless I already mentioned it. Which I very well might have. I mean, I guess he would want privacy in his freaky fucking house. You know, I wonder if the Animal Crossing wiki says anything about how fucking weird the "You Are Here" shirt is. There are a total of 256 unique clothing items across all first-generation Animal Crossing games. Huh. Dobutsu no Mori has a shirt that says "I Heart 64" on it, which was presumably removed from every other first-generation game because Dobutsu no Mori was the only one released on the N64. And you had to use the disk drive. So that's why it had to be on the GameCube here in the States. But then our version was so good that they brought it back to Japan to release on the GameCube there, which I think is very funny. I believe they released it, I think that's what Dobutsu no Mori Plus was. Dobutsu no Mori E Plus. Added the e-reader stuff? No, because this one has the e-reader stuff. Dobutsu no Mori Plus has the I Love GC shirt. Has an I Love GC shirt. And no other shirt. Every first generation game has Cafe's shirt. The original Dobutsu no Mori has a N-Cube shirt, which is a shirt with the N64 logo on it. They also all have the number 67 shirt. Obligatory 6-7. I hope nobody minds all of my Animal Crossing wiki scrolling. There's a tomato juice shirt that looks like blood. It was removed from Animal Crossing in Dobutsu no Mori E+. perhaps I was wrong. Dobutsu no Mori used an internal clock in the cartridge. Yeah, and it was... Okay, so Animal Crossing came from Dobutsu no Mori Plus, and Dobutsu no Mori E Plus came from Animal Crossing because it was so good that they had to report it back to Japan, which I think is incredibly funny. Wow, the first game didn't even have the Able sisters. They were added in Dobutsu no Mori Plus. So, special characters that were new in Dobutsu no Mori Plus were Blathers, Tortimer, Mabel, Sable, Cap'n, Wisp, Don Rossetti, and Blanca. That's insane! I couldn't imagine Animal Crossing without Tortimer. Sorry, this file cannot be displayed. Well, why not? Lame. Occasionally, special characters can visit the town. I'm talking about the first Dobutsu no Mori, not Plus or E Plus again. Each character has a unique role, offers a total of 8 special visitors: Gracie, Gulliver, Joan, Katrina, KK, Red, Sahara, and Wendell. Dobutsu no Mori is one of the only 3 Nintendo-developed Nintendo 64 games to utilize the controller pack accessory, the others being Wave Race 64 and Mario Kart 64. It is used to travel between towns and save letters. When a controller pack is connected, holding start while booting the game leads to a menu where the player can view and delete files on the controller pack. This menu also appears when attempting to save travel or letter data if there is not enough free space on the controller pack. When a controller pack is in use, the player can speak to Porter at the train station to save travel data to the controller pack. This data contains player information such as their name, appearance, and inventory, and takes up 18 pages on the controller pack. After travel data is saved, the game returns to the title screen. If a controller pack with travel data is used with another copy of the game, loading that cartridge's town results in the player from the travel data arriving in that town as a visitor. The player is free to explore the town, talk to its villagers, shop at Tom Nook's store, and make changes to the town such as planting trees or dropping items. Speaking to Porter in the town being visited saves the player's travel data back to the controller pack and any changes made to the town. That's really cool! I didn't know that that's how the travel worked. in this. You can also use it to save letters. The controller pack that was bundled with certain copies of the game with the save letter on it came with a saved letter on it from Shigeru Miyamoto, who supervised the development of the game. The letter contains a grab bag and contains 2 random Famicom games and a random KK Slider song. The letter reads, I don't know Japanese. This translates to, Animal Forest Miyamoto-san. Each game cartridge has its own village where you can enjoy a virtual life. There aren't any strong bosses, and more people are better than one. Please enjoy playing with your family and friends. From Shigeru Miyamoto, Nintendo. That's cute! That's cute! Dobutsu no Mori originally began as an interactive multiplayer role-playing game that focused on cooperation among players to reach common goals. This game was to be developed for the 64 disk drive and would take advantage of the system's expanded memory and internal clock. As the market for the disk drive began to wane, the project was ported over to the Nintendo 64. Due to memory limitations now faced, many aspects of the game had to be completely redesigned. The original title featured a helpless character who had to enlist the help of animals to make their way through the game. These animals' sleep and wake cycles would be affected by the built-in clock. The designers ended up removing many of the goal-oriented elements from the game, including dungeons, bosses, and monsters, leaving only the core aspects of communication and the idea of an environment that operated in real time. Working within the limitations of the N64, the team relied on an open-ended and addictive gameplay experience that would keep the player coming back as opposed to a goal-oriented approach. To accomplish this, the team included a variety of large and small tasks for the player to accomplish in order to provide a sense of satisfaction for all playstyles. Half of this video is going to be taken up by me reading things. Fascinating. I love information. Okay, let me finish all the stuff that I have to do for the day, and then who was this for? Queenie. And then, so you can, click off the video if you don't want to hear me talking about, Animal Crossing? Well, I mean, I'm always talking about Animal Crossing on account of this series is about Animal Crossing. But, if you don't want me to hear me reading, Animal Crossing wiki articles, which you should, because I'm good at reading things aloud. I have a very nice cadence. I would like to think. I am also known to do some very silly voice acting from time to time, if you've seen my Majora's Mask stuff. You will know that it is incredibly goofy. We get Queenie. convenient because I actually needed a bit of stationery to send stuff to the faraway museum. I love the sound that it makes when you walk on concrete in Animal Crossing. It'd be nice if it wasn't ruined by Dora being sad. Yeah, I just think it's a very nice sound. Do people still make Draw My Life videos, I wonder? Shit, that's another thing that I gotta look up. Do people still make room tour videos? I love opening up YouTube and, like, logged out and seeing all the weird bullshit. Because I'm doing this in an incognito tab because I don't want it to show up in, like, my regular YouTube search history. Because I don't want to get endless stuff that I don't care to watch in my, yeah. Gordon Ramsay spits out his microwave food. Kitchen nightmares. Disney Frozen Elsa and Anna with all dresses from all Frozen movies. All is found. Music for Men Who Stay Silent. Gentlemen Dark Blues. I wonder what sorts of comments are on that video. Oh, they're actually pretty nice. Hey everyone reading this comment in the year 2077, I love you. Female, soon to be 74 in July. Loving this so much. So glad I found this channel. I really needed this. I also am one who does not need validation. Listening to this while drinking Red Horse and smoking cigar while looking at the clear sky and full moon. March 3rd, 2026, 9:24 p.m., Tuesday. Literally, I'm Mr. Shelby. Who is Mr. Shelby? Who else? What? Who else I listening to this while drinking some whiskey thinking, what's the next move? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I need to finish the shit that I wanted to do today. So that I can spend the rest of my time reading stupid bullshit, and you can click off the video if you don't want to hear me talking about stupid bullshit. And I always mail stuff off after I stop recording, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's see if there's anything interesting here. Not really. Okay, let us listen to the nice rainy day music while I read some stupid things. True gentlemen became rare these days. Love it. 55-year-old Italian girl getting ready to bake cookies to this channel. Love it. Please remember when you're done baking those cookies. Cookie emoji. Thank you. This isn't background music. It feels like a confession dragged through distortion. Watching this made me commit to creating my own dark blues independently. What the fuck is dark blues? And then I click on this guy's account and it's all like, I guess, music and with AI generated thumbnails. Haha, his first video has 6-7 views. Anyway. Good music. A bunch of timestamps that are like the same or shortly after one another. No musicians in my family. For as far as back as I can remember, I've always wanted to play the sax from the very core of my being. It has a rhythm it knows as long as time itself. My soul sings the blues. These blues resonate to my depth. I bought my first saxophone a few years back. Thumbs up emoji. That's just called being human. Everybody wants to play the saxophone. I want to play the saxophone. I can't play any instruments. Which is kind of lame because every other person in my maternal family does. Or has at some point. As a man from Birmingham, UK, this music for the soul is so good. I want this song remembered. Please remember for me. But the I is like the Turkish I with the dot over it. Just came across my thread and I'm vibing. Heart emoji. In the bathtub with my vape pen. If you're reading this, I hope life gives you a soft break today and a reason to smile. Better days are on their way. That's sweet. Okay, I was trying to do something else. Draw my life. The second thing that shows up on the recommended searches is Draw My Life Creepypasta? Okay, so there's this channel by the name of Draw the Life Tic Tac, Tiktak. Okay, there's an actual one from a month or so ago. Sniper Wolf is still relevant. Like, do people still watch her? Apparently. That's lame because she has no personality. And I'm pretty sure stalked that guy. I don't remember what guy, but like, you know. There's a Jeff the Killer Draw My Life by this Tic Tac account. Okay, let's room tour. Oh, it's like... It's mostly... aesthetic room tour. I mean, I guess I could do that. Why is it so white? Where are all the colors? Why is it just white and pink? Who's paying you to do this? I personally would not make a video about cleaning my messy room. I'm cleaning my messy room to show it off. The idea of doing like a whole room makeover or bedroom redo or things like that is insane to me, because like all the stuff in my room has been collected over time. Like, I didn't buy a bunch of decor. I did not get all my game consoles at once. One of my bookshelves I've had since I was 7 or so. I have vintage furniture and thrifted things. I didn't get everything from, like, IKEA and AliExpress. I realize that this makes me sound like kind of a snob. Maybe I am a snob. What are you going to do about it? Room decor from Temu, sparkle emoji, bow emoji, sparkle heart emoji. Yeah, literally that. I haven't bought a single thing from Temu in my whole life. All of my things are organic. A lot of people of social media don't seem to understand that. If you're a collector of whimsical things, those whimsical things come organically. You can't just, like, brute force it and buy a whole bunch of stuff off Temu or Depop or wherever the fuck. You have to, like, collect these things over time. Like, the box that I keep my baby teeth in used to be a box that I got jewelry from a family member in, which is a pretty insane thing to say. My Matryoshka dolls, which I think is actually supposed to be pronounced Matryoshka dolls or something like that, but I've always said Matryoshka dolls because that's how my mom pronounced it, were from a friend's house. Because they didn't want them anymore, and I'm a huge fan of Matryoshka dolls, so... I don't know, I'm just looking at things around my room to talk about, because I have an incredible bedroom, and all you people wish you had a bedroom like mine. Yeah, I need to make my showing off random ass cool shit in my room to show so that these people can see what a proper bedroom looks like. What your bedroom should look like. There should be colors and things scattered all about. God, this clean girl nonsense seems miserable. I have so many things, I don't even have space for them. You don't even want to know how many plushies I have on my bed. Okay, let's do room tour before. Okay, so really cool YouTube thing that you can do when you... Well, you can do it on Google too, but if you do before, there's no spaces here, before colon a certain date or year, it'll only bring up things from before that year. So I'm doing room tour before colon 2015. It'll show me really old fucking room tours. Back when people had colorful bedrooms. Oh my god, the memories. I have things I need to add to my old ass videos playlist. No, these have too many views for that. But like, people's rooms used to have colors in them, and it wasn't just like white with an accent of pale pink. Room tour in Lolita Cord Showcase. I think I tripped over some words in there. Huge American Girl Dollhouse Tour 2014 Rockstar 13 Studios. Room tour, James Charles. But it's JAMESSCHARLESS. Is that this person's username? Why did this Elijah H. individual want to be James Charles? What the fuck is happening here? Okay, so this guy's name is just James Charles. And it's a different James Charles, maybe? What is happening here? What am I looking at? Okay, so the YouTube username is James Charles, but the channel username is Elijah H. And it's just like, it's not, maybe it is James Charles? Is he still relevant, I wonder? Is that James Charles? I haven't seen him in a very long time. I think I'd recognize his voice. Okay, I think that's a different guy. Okay, so it's like an old James Charles video on a previous account. The description of the channel is, "Hiya, my name is James Charles and I'm 15 years old. I live in New York and I'm gay. Shocker. I love drawing, Okay, I need to add I'm gay, shocker, to my channel description, maybe. I love drawing, doing hair, singing, interior design, fashion, photography, and of course making videos. I really hope you enjoy my channel, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe." What the hell? Wait. Okay, let's look up James Charles. Okay, apparently he still gets views, even though there was, like, some scandal with him 5-ish years ago. Okay, the main channel was made in 2015, so I guess that checks out. I'm so glad that I'm a regular-ass person. And even if I get a bunch of subscribers, I'm still going to be a regular-ass person. I can't stand the inauthenticity of it all. Train. Okay, he has this fucking video on his channel. 24 hours being pregnant. I need to look at the comments on this. Okay, there's nothing interesting here. Though there are 2 comments that originally said something else and got a bunch of likes and are now edited to say hey or hi? Okay, there is a comment reading, "Pregnant James Charles doesn't exist. He can't hurt you. Pregnant James Charles, colon." Which, yeah. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I wonder if Jeffree Star... Not Feffrey, Jeffrey. Like, oh my god, sudden memory recovered. I remember I was hanging out at Panera? Okay. So some more Reese lore. I was a Girl Scout from the ages of like 7 to 18. I did it for a very, very long time. And the troop leader moms would go to Panera to plan stuff, I guess. And my best friend was also the child of one of the troop leaders. So we would hang out at the Panera. And I remember bringing my 3DS with me. And, like, he made a me of James Charles. And I think that's on my mom's 3DS, because I ended up, after I got a new 3DS, part of the agreement was that I'd give it to her. So, yeah. But there's a me of James Charles on there. I'll have to see if I can, like, get it. Okay, I don't think he makes anything of note anymore, really. They're, like, palette and collection cosmetic blah blah reveal. I've never had a face makeup before in my entire life. Never learned how. Don't care to now. Hey, that rhymed. I refuse to get out of bed a moment later than I have to. So... this is a long-ass video. I was trying to look at room tours. I'm still incredibly jealous of people who have those big-ass American Girl doll houses. I want one. Okay, let's do a room tour before 2010. Oh yeah, those are room tours, alright. There's one by channel by the name of Yummy Waffle. Room tour 2005, very old. I will be adding some of these to my old ass videos playlist. There's a bunch of American Girl doll room tours. Well, I guess I gotta clean my room now. The unique American Girl doll room tour. Why the fuck do you people have American Girl rooms? How much money do your parents have? My Harry Potter house tour. Tour of my basement. Tour of my basement 2009. I don't know if these are the same person. Room tour part 1. Showing things in my room, and it's exactly 10 minutes and 1 second long, so I assume that this is back when YouTube videos couldn't be that long. last time this guy made a video was 9 years ago, and it was about shoes. Unboxing Toad and Mario. I don't think they ever made a room tour part 2. Okay, so they made these unboxing Nintendo Wii, Klonoa, and Classic Controller part 1 and 2, but part 1 was uploaded after part 2, so maybe that's what happened with the room tour? Yeah, that is what happened with the room tour. Okay, well, I should probably stop talking now, because this video is going to be 700 years long if I keep talking, so, thank you for watching. I probably should have done that bit earlier, because people who come for Animal Crossing probably aren't still here. But what the fuck ever. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Animal Crossing part and also me yapping about, whatever. I hope this was enjoyable background noise somewhat. I will see you tomorrow. Wind in your sails, dry sucks. Bye!